Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of an Orchid A Day. It is very early in the morning. Well, it's not so early, it's 7 a.m., but it's very dark, very rainy. And to think that we're going to set the clocks back another hour, it's going to be a long one. In Chicago, they're getting a mix of snow and rain today. Supposed to get snow tomorrow on Halloween, so that'll be festive. But today I wanted to do a little update on the progression of the newest growths on my Rhyncholallias. I did that earlier this year, and this genus of there's used to be Brassavola, used to be in Brassavola. Well, it used to be Cattleya, then it was in a Brassavola with a Brassavola genus, and now it is classed as back as Rhyncholallia. But they fluctuate. There are two species. They are both glaucous. That's what tends to separate them. This one is Rhyncholallia glauca. This is last year's growth, and this is the newest growth that's right there, and you can see there's another growth coming out. Then when you turn the plant this way, there's a growth here, and then there's a growth over there, and then another growth over here, and then in the back of the plant there's a growth, and then there's a little one there. So, as I said, these plants are from Mexico down to Belize. They grow pretty much at sea level in exposed, hot, steamy conditions. And the flower is very coveted. I would say this is a bucket list orchid. Everyone wants this. It's used in hybridation a lot for the frilly lip, for the lemony citrusy fragrance that it has, the purity of the whiteness of flower. It's a spectacular thing when you can do it, but they are very difficult to bloom, at least for me. At least its reputation is difficult. But we will see. This is glauca. It's a little bit easier. I'm talking about Digbyana. But this is glauca. Glauca is also around the same area, Mexico. And the flower differs in that it is still pretty white and sturdy, and tends to be glistening as well. It does not have the frilly hairs on the ends of the flower as and on the lip like Digbyana has, but this is frilly. So this is one that I have, and then I have another glauca, which is here, and this bloomed for me last year from this growth, and part in the fern, but the growths aren't as robust as on the other one that's mounted. This plant does have several new growths, but as I said, they are very stunted still. This is Rhyncholallia glauca H&R crossed with Waltman. So yeah, I'll be looking for some sheaths, hopefully, on both of those plants, especially the plant down there, come January, February, sheaths will start to emerge. This right here is my Digbyana, which has never bloomed for me, but it has steadily gotten better. When I got the plant, it was this much of the plant, and I think it produced this new growth the next season, which blasted, then soaked for a little while, and then put up this growth last year, and now this year it's put up 2 growths. So it's steadily getting better. I don't know what I've been doing any differently than I have when I got it. I do put it outside in the summer, and in the winter I hang it as high as I can, so that it gets somewhat of a cooler, but not too cold, and they get less water. Surprisingly, they get less water. So I kind of ignore them. But I do miss them occasionally. I don't full-on water them. I don't. In the past, when I have watered this plant, when it has been in growth, when my other plants are in their rest phase, the growths have been stunted and eventually die, as evidenced by this one back here. So instead of doing the same thing the following year, I decided to just not to relax on the water, not water it as if it was a growing plant, which it appears to be growing. It started these growths in the summer, and they weren't this progressed when I left for vacation, so they're still growing. The root tips are still green, and the other Wrinklealias that I have there are still growing as well. Although this one, I believe, is slowing down. I'm not sure. As I said, that's a different hybrid of 2 species, and than that one is. That's a different one. That one definitely seems to be a lot more robust. So, but that's my video for today. I just wanted to pull those down and show those to you, because I'm sure, just like I am, hoping for some flowers from those. Probably not the Digbyana, but I can hope, because those pseudobulbs are getting bigger and bigger every year, so we'll see. And there are some Digbyanas that do bloom a little bit smaller, but most Digbyanas, pseudobulbs, God, they look like clubs. So, but anyway, if you enjoyed the video, press the like button and enjoy your day. It's hump day. Bye.